Stepping in for the Jays, Justin Smoke, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Smoke on at first, nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Here's Randall Grichuk to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Hicks is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's just 1 for 6. 1-0 the count. In for a strike. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 4-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Let it go!
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. lifted the other way to left center. Davis on the move. He's there and records the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
LeMahieu stands at first with one out. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Clay Buchholz enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Clay Buchholz.
David Rosario will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll stay with it long enough to get the out at first. But meanwhile, the runners move up to second and third now with 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. A play at the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Yankees 6, the Jays nothing.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Go back to Toronto, Blue Jays.
First offering on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Teoscar Hernandez goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Maile is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
Now batting, Jonathan Davis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
2-0 pitch on the way. Outside. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
That one's in there. 3-1. Two out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup have been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Travis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Davis at second with 2 down. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Here's Didi Gregorius as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar. High in the air out to center field. Davis is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Guerrero.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Brandon Drury.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brandon Drury. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 0-1 on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
A full count, 3-2 to Rendell Grichuk. The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Drury stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The center fielder, Aaron.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Down the first baseline, backhanded, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
That'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box now, Torres. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Swing. 1-1 to count. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
In now, Luke Maile. Grounded up the first baseline. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 6-0. Stepping in, David Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
David Rosario.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Another 0-2 coming. Now that's popped up. Maile is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Davis has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jonathan Davis becomes the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
No balls and 1 strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Behind 0-2 now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Guerrero.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I've played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Travis on second. Guerrero is over at first with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The batter,
he put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still find themselves down 6-0. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. In now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. And he puts it on the ground to second. Galvis on to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Dylan Betances comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 68. Dylan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And this is low, ball one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Sam Gavilio comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Sam Gavilio.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yankees, the second baseman, DJ.
Here it comes.
LeMahieu.
Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Torres. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Travis will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, first baseman, David Rosario.
At the plate, David Rosario. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit down the line at first. Well, he has some trouble with it, and pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. LeMahieu is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Judge is off at first with 2 away. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 8, the Jays nothing. In now, Luke Maile. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Davis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. 2-2 now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still 8-0. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 4.
Giancarlo.
First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
In now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-1 home. Here's a pop-up now. Guerrero is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. The Yanks leave 1 as the lead holds at 8-0. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Rips this one to first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Stanton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Brandon Drury.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Brandon Drury. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Struck him out. Good night, Toronto.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jay Happ hangs win number 11 on his line. Matt Shoemaker permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.